G'day marshmallows and welcome back to the Coco Couch. We are watching Inception. I've heard nothing but good things about this film. This is one of those films I just keep hearing time and time again that it's just one of the best films ever made. Heaps and heaps of memes about it, the concept of like dreams within dreams and that sort of thing. So I'm really excited to explore this for myself and just see like just the rules of this universe and how, I guess, the science behind how it all works. I'm hoping that it goes into all that sort of stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Okie dokie do. The tone of this is probably going to be very different to movies I've been watching recently. The music, man. Okay. A spinning top? Oh, that's nice. They gave him food.
I know what this is. I've seen one before. Many years ago.
What is the most resilient parasite?
What Mr. Cobb is trying to say?
An idea. Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Yeah, it's a big problem for me.
Your conscious defenses are lowered and it makes your thoughts vulnerable to theft.
I know how to search your mind and find your secrets. Even when you're asleep, your defense is never down. If this is a dream and you have a safe full of secrets, I need to know what's in that safe.
That's sus.
What's going on up there?
Oh, right. Okay, we're already in a dream. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting it to pick up so quickly. I thought it was going to slowly introduce that sort of concept. So while they're asleep, they're vulnerable to extraction. That's interesting. I didn't even consider that.
If I jumped, would I survive?
Probably not.
I thought you might be missing me.
I can't trust you anymore.
Did the children miss me?
Stay where you are, Mal.
He knows someone else in this dream? Probably should have used something else. Classic Nolan's choosing to cast her though, right? I mean, what came out first, The Dark Knight Rises or this? Because they're both Nolan films, right? You can even tell with the cinematography. Oh, it's so smooth when people catch a falling body when they shoot him. Right, so they're after information. Okay.
Turn around.
Oh,
The gun down.
dang it.
Please.
You've known all along.
Are you here to steal from me, or do we are actually asleep?
Yeah, of course he knows.
I want to know the name of your employer.
There's no use threatening him in a dream, right, Mal?
Killing him would just wake him up.
She's...
Pain is in the mind.
yeah. Smart.
Try to keep Sato under a little bit longer. We're almost there.
This is so interesting so far. Yeah, nice. Who is she? I'm so confused. That's so cool, man. I hope they talk about some of the things that happen when you're awake and how they change the things that when you're asleep, you know? Oh, that's so cool, man. Right, so that's how you wake someone up, I'm imagining. Does he die, though? Nice, just in time.
It's very difficult for a man of your position to keep a love nest like this secret. There's a married woman involved.
She would never.
Yet, here we are.
Oof. Yikes.
You held something back because you knew what we were up to. Question is, why'd you let us in at all?
An audition.
An audition for what?
Doesn't matter. You failed.
Okay. No. Wait. So they're doing already a dream within a dream. Are you serious?
Tell us what you know! Tell us what you know now!
I've always hated this carpet, but very definitely made of wool and linen polyester.
Oh. Wait.
I'm not lying on my carpet in my apartment.
Wow.
I'm still dreaming.
I mean, he's pretty smart for figuring that out. Then again, I guess if you know your space well enough, it's pretty obvious, right?
In mind. How do you mess up the carpet?
It wasn't my fault.
You're the architect.
Every man for himself.
Right, so the dream within the dream was supposed to throw him off, so that in the dream, he would spill the beans. Is that right? That's sus. So it was an audition for him. Okay. And I imagine they succeeded after he figured out they were still dreaming, right? Oh, there's a spinning top again. That first scene was really trippy though. That was strange.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Dad. When are you coming home, Dad?
I told you I'm away because I'm working.
Is Mommy still?
Oh.
Mommy's not here anymore.
Where?
How do you explain that to a child?
All right, and you be good.
Oof. Is he on the run or something?
By now they know we failed. It's time we disappear.
He sold it out. Thought to come to me and bargain for his life.
Damn!
It's not the way I deal with things.
Stuffed up the plan and then he sold them out? Yeah, man.
I can't speak for Cobalt Engineering.
So they were set up for him to audition them, since he's speaking for the company that they're working for. Damn! He played them.
What do you want from us?
Inception.
Ah, the title of the movie.
Here's me planning an idea in your head. I say to you, don't think about elephants. What are you thinking about?
Elephants.
The subject's mind can always trace the genesis of the idea. True inspiration's impossible to fake.
Yeah, even I know that's not true. You serious?
How would you like to go home? To America. My main competitor is an old man in poor health. His son will soon inherit control of the corporation. We need him to decide to break up his father's empire.
How do I know you can deliver?
You don't.
Come on.
Do you want to take a leap of faith or become an old man filled with regret, waiting to die alone?
Exactly. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. Yeah, right, so they have to plant an idea in someone's head, but they can't trace it back to them.
Give to the kids when you have a chance.
It'll take more than the occasional stuffed animal to convince those children they still have a father.
People who I believe can fix my charges permanently.
You're here to corrupt one of my brightest and best.
Chance to build cathedrals, entire cities, things that never existed. They don't actually come into the dream. They just design the levels and teach them to the dreamers. That's all.
You're not going to tell me anything about this first?
Before I describe the job, I have to know you can do it.
That's fair.
It's not, strictly speaking, legal.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Design a maze that it takes 1 minute to solve. Stop. You have to be better than that. That's what I like.
So the test is to see if she can design something that's real, but also deceptive, I guess, to trap someone else's mind? Is that the test? Because I guess that's what you're doing when you're creating a dream, right?
When we're asleep, our mind can do almost anything. Now this is where I need you. You create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their subconscious.
Right.
They feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange. So how did we end up here?
Oh no, what?
How did you get here?
Oh, that's so cool.
Where are you right now?
We're dreaming?
You're actually in the middle of the workshop right now.
Does that technically mean he kidnapped her? Whoa!
It's just a dream, then why are you...
That's why the military developed dream sharing. It was a training program for soldiers to shoot and stab and strangle each other.
Someone had to design the dreams, right?
So they didn't create this concept. Okay. The military did, of course.
5 minutes in the real world gives you an hour in the dream.
Why don't you see what you can get up to in 5 minutes?
That's so true though, right? Like when you wake up early, but then you fall back asleep and then you have like the largest dream and it's like within 20 minutes.
Who are the people?
Projections of my subconscious. I am the subject. My mind populates it. Like a bank vault or a jail, the mind automatically fills it with information it's trying to protect.
Right.
What happens when you start messing with the physics of it all?
Oh, no way. Yeah, because anything's possible, right? Imagine if you could do this. Wow.
Something, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It fits together so nicely. Oh,
Why are they all looking at me?
Because my subconscious feels that someone else is creating this world.
They're gonna attack us?
No. Just you.
you want to say that a little bit louder? You serious? Goodness.
But I'm telling you, if you keep changing things like this.
Well, you didn't. You said no. You said they won't attack you guys. Did she just dream up those mirrors? What's she doing? Whoa. That.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that was brilliant. To think up that.
This place is real, isn't it?
Yeah, I cross it every day to get to the college.
Always imagine new places.
You gotta draw from stuff you know, right?
Building a dream from your memory is the easiest way to lose your grasp on what's real.
Is that what happened to you?
Whoa. Here we go.
Follow me, go!
Oh, her again. Dang. That's what happens, man, when you mess too much.
You can't wake up from within the dream unless you die.
She's a real charmer!
Oh, I see you met Mrs. Cobb.
She's his wife?
Yeah, so a totem
Was. Mummy's not here anymore. What's so sad?
on the eye for the balance and the weight of this particular loaded die. You know beyond a doubt that you're not in someone else's dream.
Right. Totally makes sense.
Cobb has some serious problems that he's tried to bury down there. And I'm not about to just open my mind to someone like that.
Never seen anyone pick it up that quickly before. When she comes back, you're gonna have her building mazes. We need a forger.
Forger. Mate, what a city. Hey. Oh my goodness, man, the casting.
Rub them together all you
Nolan.
want. Get you a drink.
I'm waiting for Anne Hathaway to pop up too. And Christian Bale.
Before you bother telling me it's impossible.
No, it's perfectly possible. It's just bloody difficult. You need the simplest version of the idea in order for it to grow naturally in your subject's mind. It's a very subtle art.
We need the heir of a major corporation to dissolve his father's empire.
What you have to do is start at the absolute basic.
Which is what?
The relationship with the father.
Oh.
Man at the bar.
Cobalt engineering. That price on my head, was that dead or alive?
See if he starts shooting.
Running.
Thanks, mate.
My God, it's you, isn't it?
Okay, he helped.
Dreaming now, I am.
Oops. Yeah, this isn't a dream, mate. You're in real trouble now. Parkour! This is like the best setting for parkour. 100%. Like, look at those rooftops. Everything's so narrow. Yeah. No. Mind your own business, please. Dang it, man. Yikes. Dang it. Oh my goodness, man. How is he not dead yet? Go! Bro, sideways. What are you doing? You're jamming yourself. Oh.
Careful left, Mr. Cobb.
What? Where'd he come from?
I need to protect my investments.
You're not wrong.
So this is your idea of losing a tower, huh?
Different tale.
In a dream, you can cheat architecture into impossible shapes. Infinite staircase.
Oh, wait, what?
See?
Oh, right.
Paradox. They have to be complicated enough that we can hide from the projections.
A maze.
Right, a maze.
Cobb can't build anymore, can he?
I think it's Mal.
His ex-wife?
She's dead.
Yeah.
What you see in there is just his projection of her.
What was she like in real life?
Oh.
She was lovely.
Right, so in the first scene of the film, she rocked up in his dream because she's in his subconscious so much.
We need you there to tailor compounds specific to our needs.
That many dreams within dreams is too unstable.
It is possible. You just have to add a sedative.
The only way to know you've done the job is if I go in with you.
I hope he doesn't screw things up for them.
10, 12, all connected, bloody hell.
You see?
Whoa.
Very stable. About 40 hours, each and every day.
Why do they do it?
Tell him, Mr. Cobb.
After a while, it becomes the only way you can dream.
Damn.
The dream has become the reality.
Exactly. 40 hours in the dream, right? Of course that's going to overpower the amount of time you spend in reality. Especially if you're just with your best mates.
You know what you have to do.
What was that about?
Are you alright?
Damn. Hey, Leo's doing a great job in this so far.
What's your problem with this, Mr. Fisher?
That's not your concern.
Bro!
The seed that we plant in this man's mind will grow into an idea. This idea will define him. It may come to change everything about him.
We are the last company standing between them and total energy dominance. They become a new superpower.
Yeah, that's actually not good.
Needs Robert Fisher to change his mind.
Can you get me access to this man here? Fisher Sr.'s right-hand man, Fisher Jr.'s godfather.
I'm not smelling settlement here. Take him down.
Mr. Browning, I'm not sure that's necessary.
No. I think we should.
So random when an Aussie pops up. We've even got Scarecrow.
Never do the same as I asked.
I put it beside his bed. He hasn't even noticed.
We need to talk about a power of attorney. I know this is hard
Not
on
now,
you, but it's
Uncle
imperative that we start to...
Yikes.
I've had ample opportunity to observe Browning, adopt his physical presence.
Oh, so he's like an actor.
Projection of Browning should feed that right back to him.
He gives himself the idea. I am impressed.
Your condescension is much appreciated, Arthur.
Yeah, I know, right? When you're such an expert, but another expert's like, I'm impressed, and you're just like, shut up. Interesting totem.
This one was hers. She'd spin it in the dream and would never topple.
Each level relates to the part of the subject's subconscious that we are trying to access. Bottom level, hospital, so Fisher will bring his father.
Don't show me specifics. Only the dreamer should know the layout. In case one of us brings in our projections, we don't want them knowing the details of the maze.
Mole.
You mean in case you bring Mal in?
Yeah.
I need to get home. That's all I care about right now.
Why can't you go home?
Because they think I killed her.
Oh.
Thank you.
For what?
For not asking whether I did.
Damn, yeah, imagine if she did.
I could suggest to him breaking up his father's company as a screw you to the old man.
We need Robert Fisher to have a positive emotional reaction to all this.
Oh, that's nice.
My father accepts that I want to create for myself, not follow in his footsteps.
When we get inside his mind, we're gonna have to work with what we find.
By the time we hit the bottom level, we bring out the big guns.
My father doesn't want me to be him.
That's so creative.
Stable enough to create 3 layers of dreaming, we'll have to combine it with an extremely powerful sedative.
I love that this is like a heist. It sounds like.
It's a week, the first level down. 6 months, the second level down. And third level.
It's 10 years.
Whoa.
That snaps you out of the dream.
Are we gonna feel a kick with this kind of sedation?
I customized the sedative to leave inner ear function unimpaired. Or tipping.
We could use the musical countdown to synchronize the different kicks.
So this is the stuff they already did in the first scene, right? It's all starting to make sense.
We need at least a good 10 hours.
Sydney to Los Angeles, one of the longest flights in the world. He makes it every 2 weeks. Not if there were unexpected maintenance with his plane.
You'd have to buy out the entire cabin.
I bought the airline.
What? That's so cool. They got him paying for everything. That's so cool, man. I bet this is so fun to watch on rewatches, you know? Understanding especially the first scene and how everything works. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep up, if I'm being honest. Ooh, that's a bit invasive. I don't know if she should be jumping into his dream.
You said you had a dream.
And we'd grow old together.
You shouldn't be there. Oh my gosh, man. Why the jump scare? Gosh, man, that really got me.
These are my dreams. It's the only way I can still dream.
Doesn't seem healthy, man. A million psychologists could tell you that this is toxic.
Well, what's done there that you regret?
Listen, there's only one thing you need to understand about me.
This is your house?
He's digging for something, maybe a worm. That's Philippa. You see, I thought about calling out to them. I realize I'm gonna regret this moment, that I need to see their faces one last time. But the moment's passed.
Oof. Oh, what are you doing?
If I'm ever gonna see their faces again, I've got to get back home.
Oh no! What are you doing? Why? Why would you want to do this? I get where he's coming from though. Like going to those moments and changing them, he thinks is like healing him somehow, but it's not. You have to accept what happened and move on. That's the healthiest thing to do. Did they fight or something? Oh, hello.
Just trying to understand.
How could you understand? You're waiting for a train. How can it not matter to you when a train will take you?
Because they'll be together.
She's so creepy.
You said we'd be together! You said we'd grow old together!
Gosh, man. Oh, that was a creepy shot. His subconscious of her is so, like, twisted, it seems.
Do you think you can just build a prison of memories to lock her in?
It's time.
Robert should accompany the body no later than Tuesday.
The team needs someone who understands what you're struggling with.
I agree.
Get us another seat on the plane.
Damn. Alright. All hands on deck, mate.
When we land, I go to jail for the rest of my life.
Complete the job en route. I make one phone call from the plane. You'll have no trouble getting through immigration.
Damn. No pressure, man. He only has to make one phone call though, and he's able to legally, like all his charges are dropped. Yeah, I feel like going into those memories with Mole is only going to aggravate your subconscious, if that makes sense. Like she's just going to turn up more.
He must have dropped it.
Do you gentlemen care for a drink?
There you go. To your father.
Yeah, that was the start of the manipulation. The very first level. He's out. And all the crew have been bought out. That's hilarious. I wonder how much she would have been paid just to do that. This is so cool. This is the most interesting heist movie I've ever seen, easily. And you're not stealing anything. You're planting an idea.
Couldn't have peed before you went under, sorry.
Bit too much free champagne before takeoff.
Aha, bloody hard.
We know he's gonna be looking for...
Oh, that's so funny. It's raining because he has to pee.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I thought it was free.
Well, it's not.
Pull over, get this.
I love that he gets a starring role in the whole mission.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
I'm afraid it doesn't.
Is this all part of the plan?
This wasn't in the design.
Oh, it's the train from his dream. Because that was the one that she was going past, right? It sucks that you don't have an automatic advantage over subconscious people.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Nice.
Fish is okay.
Sato?
Oh, of course. Dang. At least he won't die though, right? He's probably got a little bit of time before he wakes up.
Has he been shot? Is he dying?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Where'd it come from?
Let me ask you a question. Why the hell were we ambushed, huh? Those were not normal.
He's pivoting.
Calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. This was your job, goddammit. We are not prepared for this type of violence.
We have dealt with sub-security before. We'll be a little more...
You only get that mad when you're guilty.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It won't wake him up.
What do you mean it won't wake
It won't wake him up.
We're too heavily sedated to wake up that way.
What?
I drop into limbo.
Are you serious?
Limbo?
What?
Decades. It could be infinite. I don't know. Ask him. He's the one who's been there.
Just get him upstairs.
Dang, dude. And he's been trapped there.
So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
Yeah, that's something you should have shared, mate. That's horrible. Because everyone's on the impression that if you die, you just wake up. This is a completely different kind of mission if you can go to limbo, whatever it is.
Right, we continue on with the job and we do it as fast as possible and we get out using the kick. 10 hours of flight time is a week at this level. That means each and every one of us will be killed. That I can guarantee.
So the quicker they get the mission done, the quicker they'll be kicked out of this situation.
Onwards.
Okay.
Is the only way forwards. You, come on. Let's go shake 'em
Yikes. Alright, well, better succeed.
I'm insured against kidnapping for up to 10 million. It should be very simple.
Shut up! We need the combination.
I don't know any safe.
We have it on good authority, you do know.
Yeah.
You're on. You've got an hour.
An hour?
Yikes.
What's that? Just let me talk to him and I'll find out.
Here we go. So he's gonna manipulate him?
Bastards have had at me for 2 days. They have someone with access to your father's office, and they're trying to open his safe.
After my mother died, you know what he told me? There's really nothing to be said.
Wow.
And if he dies?
Worst case scenario, when he wakes up, his mind is completely gone.
I still honor the arrangement.
When you wake up, you won't even remember that we had an arrangement. You're gonna become an old man.
Filled with regret.
Waiting to die alone.
And we'll be young men together again.
What happens if you die in limbo?
Maurice always said it was his most precious gift to you.
Maurice's will is with Port and done.
This would supersede the other if you wanted to. It'd be the end of the entire empire as we know it.
He called me to his deathbed. He could barely speak, and I could only make out one word. Disappointed.
No! That is awful. This poor guy. Worst father ever.
We were working together. We were exploring the concept of a dream. I wanted to go deeper and deeper. I wanted to go further. And we wound up on the shore of our own subconscious. Lost sight of what was real.
Right.
We built the world for ourselves. We did that for years. Something like 50 years.
What? Of course you would get mixed up.
It just became impossible for me to live like that.
Yeah.
What about for her?
She had locked something away, something deep inside her. Truth that she had once known, but chose to forget.
Yeah, she locked away the thing that shows her that it's a dream. Yep. Dream comes reality.
Become old souls thrown back into youth like that.
Yeah, actual old souls.
That our world wasn't real. That she needed to wake up to come back to real.
Oh!
We had to kill ourselves.
Oh. That's an awful idea.
She wanted to do it, but she could not do it alone. She came up with a plan on our anniversary.
Oh! Oh, and this is the basement level of his memories. Oh gosh, no. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm going to jump and you're coming with me.
You jump. You're not gonna wake up, remember? Step back inside so we can talk about this.
We've talked enough.
I don't like this. Stop.
Mal.
Come out onto the ledge or I'll jump right now.
Oh, I hate this.
If I'll go without you, they'll take them away anyway. File a letter with our attorney, explaining how I'm fearful for my safety.
Wait, as in, that is so evil.
Why would you do this?
I freed you from the guilt of choosing to leave them.
What?
My own home, to our real children.
That is messed up.
You're waiting for a train.
Oh, goddammit, they're waiting for us!
Not for sure.
Oh, look at me!
Because you'll be together.
Oh, no! Jesus Christ!
She had herself declared sane by 3 different psychiatrists.
Gosh. And they declared her sane.
So, I ran.
Right now or never.
Oh my gosh, that's tragic. What the hell? And then that moment's gone.
Your guilt defines her. It's what powers her. You have to forgive yourself, and you're gonna have to confront her. They have no idea the risk they've taken coming down here with you.
She's got so much maturity. Sorting out all his trauma.
Give me the first 6 numbers that come to your head right now. I said right now! Right now!
528491.
We're going for a ride.
Right. So this safe is going to hold this idea that he creates in his mind. Is that the point of it?
That boy's relationship with his father is even worse than we imagined.
The stronger the issues, the more powerful the catharsis.
Oh.
How are you gonna reconcile them if they're so estranged?
Well, I'm working on that, aren't I?
Move faster.
Oh my gosh, dude, chill. The music's so good.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Nice. Yep, that solved it.
We need to shift his animosity from his father to his godfather.
You're gonna destroy his one positive relationship?
We should charge Fisher a lot more than science over this job.
You drive carefully, all right? Yeah. Everything down there is gonna be unstable as hell.
Wait, so they're gonna have to go into another level while they're driving? Goodness, mate.
Am I boring you?
There goes Mr. Charles.
I didn't realize the mission was gonna take this long. Like each level.
Pleasure to see you again, Rod Green from marketing. And you must be?
Leaving.
Must have blown you off. That is, unless her phone number really is only 6 digits. Funny way to...
528491. That's the code.
It's a gambit designed to turn Fisher against his own subconscious. He's telling the Mark that he's dreaming, which involves attracting a lot of attention to us. Now you've noticed how much time Cub spends doing things he says never to do.
She already realized that though, right?
My name is Mr. Charles. You remember me, don't you? Subconscious security.
You're talking about dreams.
Yeah, no, he's already starting to freak out. Dude, stop. Focus. Focus. This is getting so sketchy, man.
Strange weather, isn't it?
Man, it's a good thing they're so heavily sedated.
Cobb's drawing Fisher's attention to the strangeness of the dream. Quick, give me a kiss.
They're still looking at us.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. Wow. Wow.
Pay attention to the strangeness of the weather, the shift in gravity. You're in a dream.
Ooh, that got their attention.
You're not real.
The fact is, this chill is actually a miracle. Damn!
I need you to work with me, Mr. Fisher.
The fact that anyone could die and go to limbo is crazy. Don't do that.
I believe they have you sedated, and if you pull that trigger, you may go into a further dream state. Now, give me the gun.
That's lucky that was a legitimate reason for him not to shoot himself, and he knew about it. Mate.
What do you remember from before this dream?
Oh my God, we've been kidnapped.
Where were they holding you?
They had us in the back of a van.
That explains the gravity shifts.
Something to do with a safe. They demanded the first numbers to pop into my head. 52. It was something. It was a long number.
That's good enough. We can start there.
And when the van hits the barrier of the bridge, that should be unmistakable. If it's too late, I won't be able to drop us. Can't drop you without gravity.
Right, so he's trying to convince this guy that all of this is in his mind. And that makes it more organic, right? Like it's his ideas that are being created here, that they're not planting an idea. Hence this whole level is why this level's so important, is to convince him that this is all in his head.
Do you know what that is, Mr. Fisher?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Uncle Peter? They were torturing him.
And you saw them torture him.
Ah.
The kidnappers are working for you.
I'm not gonna throw away my inheritance. Why would I?
The will, Robert. That will, that's his last insult.
Right, I see. This is so smart.
You can build a better company than he ever did.
Mr. Fisher, trust me, it's what I do. He's hiding something, and we need to find out what that is. Enter his subconscious and find out what he doesn't want you to know.
All right.
He's so game. Well, it's a bit of a crossroads in his life, isn't it? Of course he wants to know what's happening here.
Whose subconscious are we going into exactly?
Going into Fisher's.
Yeah.
He's gonna help us break into his own subconscious.
Oh, no. Focus. Stop it. Let go of the trauma for now.
Hey.
I'm fine. I'm ready.
You can look at all the trains and windows you want after this mission. Yikes, mate. He doesn't have any training, doesn't he? Yikes, man. Damn. That is so cool. Bye. Yikes. Whoa. Whoa! Dude! This is incredible. How are they doing this? Like, even the actors. This is so creative. Okay, it's over, finally. Nice. Shivers, man. That guy was, yeah.
Did you see that?
Sorry, man. Everyone was asleep.
This is your dream. I need you to draw the security away from the complex, you understand? If I know the route, everything could be compromised. But you're gonna need to break into Browning's mind on your own.
I think it's interesting that if you've been shot, that follows you into the dream. Like, you aren't just a new person, you know? Because I feel like in dreams, that would make sense, right? Like, if I'm shot in reality, why would I be shot in my dream? I mean, it might carry over, but... That was so well timed. Oh, right. So this is the bridge they were talking about jumping off. Okay. That's such a cool looking compound. It's actually crazy how imperative this guy is to the plan. Like, the amount of stuff he's actually done to keep them all alive is insane.
I hear it. It's music.
So what do we do?
Move fast.
Right, yeah, how much time do they have? Because I feel like they'd have a lot, right?
10 seconds from the jump. Which gives Arthur 3 minutes. Gives us what?
60 minutes.
Can they make that route in under an hour?
It's designed as a labyrinth.
There must be access routes that cut through the maze.
That must be so cool, to be trained to fight while on skis.
If Mal finds
We don't
out
have
that
time for this. Did he add anything?
he added an air duct system that can cut through the maze.
Explain it to them.
Why didn't she just tell them over the radio and not tell him? She didn't have to tell him. Yikes, man. What? Dude. Oh, I love the payoffs. It's so good.
Paradox.
Okay, that was the kick. Oh, that's so cool. An avalanche was the other kick.
Carl, did we miss it?
Yeah, we missed it.
Couldn't someone have dreamt up a goddamn beach?
That's a good point, honestly.
What next kick?
When the van hits the water.
Oh, yeah, how much more time do you have then? You wouldn't have 10 seconds, so the time's a lot shorter. Oh, hell yeah, zero gravity. Oh yeah, but he said how does he kick them with zero gravity?
How do I drop you without gravity?
Arthur has a couple minutes. We have about 20.
At least they finally got to the compound and they can find this thing. Oh, they know, they know.
There's something wrong. They're heading your way like they know something.
I bet it's Mole. I bet it's Mole. What? Just please get out of the way. You guys just make this so much more difficult. Oh, look, it's Spider-Man. Yeah, hurry up. Choke him out. It must be so fun being an actor in scenes like that with zero gravity. Oh my goodness. The music, man. It always feels like things are getting more intense over and over again.
Are those projections as a part of his subconscious? Are you destroying those parts of his mind?
No, they're just projections.
Okay, let's hope so. That would make sense though, right? They're literally just filling in the empty space, right? What's he doing? What? Imagine waking up finding yourself like that. Oh, nice. Dude. If the enemy throws something at you and you can catch it, immediately toss it away. Don't even bother looking at it. Alright, man. It's gonna be Mole. It has to be, right? Who else? Yep. Shoot her. Shoot her.
She is not real.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because you're in a dream.
No.
God damn it, man. That's so frustrated. I'm so frustrated.
His mind's already trapped down there. It's all over.
So that's it then, we failed.
We're done.
God. Mate.
You just have to follow Fisher down there.
Not enough time.
Ooh.
No, but there will be enough time down there.
She's right.
As soon as Arthur's music kicks in, just use the defibrillator to revive him. As soon as the music ends, you blow up the hospital, and we all ride the kick back up the layers.
Yep, she's smart.
She wants me to come after her. She wants me back down there with her.
Yikes, man. I don't like this. What's happening? I guess after he left, it would just age millions of years, right? Until the next time they visit? Is that how it works? Or does it just return to the way they left it? And this guy is an absolute genius. Using an elevator to kick them. The amount of interesting details in this film is astonishing to me. Who came up with it?
Need you to take care of Fisher while I go set some charges, okay?
No room for tourists in these jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys want to just, create a slow jog? Just get there a little faster perhaps? Or does that not matter how fast they are down here? Whoa.
You built all this?
We started in on the memories.
Yeah, now he actually has to follow his subconscious. How much time did this guy have? Didn't he have like 15 minutes or something? Or 3 minutes? Oh, dude.
This was our neighborhood. It was our first apartment.
You reconstructed all of this from memory?
Like I told you, we had lots of time.
Yeah, right.
It's the house Mom grew up in.
Will she be in there?
Come on. We both wanted to live in a house, but we love this type of building.
An idea is like a virus. The smallest seed of an idea can grow.
Which is what they're doing to the other guy, right?
The smallest idea, such as your world is not real. No creeping doubts. Chased around the globe by anonymous corporations and police forces. Projections persecute the dreamer.
Stop.
Choose to be here. Choose me.
Not on your life, lady. Bye. It is funny that she nitpicks. She's like, oh, all the projections are chasing you. It's like, yeah, well, what about all the other signs that you're living in the real world? That everyone else has their own sort of agency and they have their own choices they make. Projections wouldn't do that, right?
Our children are here.
But I want to see them up above, Mom.
These are our children. Watch. James? Philippa? You keep telling yourself what you know, but what do you believe? What do you feel?
Isn't that a lesson for today?
I feel guilt, Mom. The idea that caused you to question your reality came from me.
You planted the idea in my mind.
What idea?
What is she talking about?
The reason I knew Inception was possible was because I did it to her first. I knew we needed to escape, but she had locked something away, a truth that she had once known, but chose to forget. I planted an idea.
Wow. That is honestly genius, but also like very manipulative. Yeah, so next time she opens it, she's like, I have to get out of here.
Death was the only escape.
Yeah, oh my gosh, hence the train.
A train that'll take you far away. You know where you hope this train will take you, but you can't know for sure. And it doesn't matter. Now tell me why.
Because you did it again.
Tell me why.
That idea would grow in her mind like a cancer that even after she woke.
Yeah. Damn.
That you continue to believe your world wasn't real.
But all the evidence pointed to this not being a dream.
Oh no! Jesus!
You're infecting my mind. But you can make amends. You can still keep your
Yeah, and now his subconscious is trying to convince him more that it's his fault. No, don't listen, man. That's how she works in his subconscious. It's just fueling his guilt. Nice. What an absolute G for being able to do that while he's dying. Oh, dang it. And he's gone. He's gone. Just like that. That's cool.
Fisher's on the porch.
Come on, man. He's giving it every amount of, like, time.
He's here, and it's time, but you have to come now. You can't stay here to be with her.
I'm not.
Oh.
Saito's dead by now. That means he's down here. I can't stay with her anymore because she doesn't exist.
I can't imagine you with all your complexity, perfection, all your imperfection.
Wow. Yeah, she's not real.
You're just a shade. You're just a shade of my real wife.
Damn.
I'm sorry, you're just not good enough.
Oh! Shot.
Improvise.
Nice. I can't believe that worked. Come on. Come on! I'm getting so stressed out by this. The music isn't helping.
I couldn't be you. I was disappointed that you tried.
Yes. Yes, that's the tiny idea. That's the idea. And that's gonna change everything, right? Come on, please work. What? Bro, that is brilliant. Wow, perfection. Aww. Absolutely genius. The psychological manipulation. Come on.
Find Saito and bring him back.
I will. Just leave. That is insane. I can't believe that. The timing.
You remember when you asked me to marry you? You said you dreamt that we'd grow old together.
But we did. We did, you don't remember.
Oh.
We had our time together. And I have to let you go.
Wow. So they actually did age. Or was that more just like a symbolism for they spent a lifetime together there? The poor guy, he's just dead. Yeah, just the timing of having them having to like wake up before hitting the end of the elevator and dying. You know what I mean? Like there was such a short window.
You know, the will means that Dad wanted me to be my own man. That's what I'm gonna do, Uncle Peter.
Nice. Well done. Oh! Oh, okay. So the old man. Oh, this was limbo the whole time.
I'm waiting for someone.
Someone from a half-remembered dream.
So he created this place based on his memory.
We were young men together.
Because I was so confused at the start.
Waiting to die alone.
I've come back for you. But this world is not real.
You convinced me to honor our arrangement.
Yes. Yes.
So we can be young men together again.
Come on. Come on.
Come back with me.
Yes. We good? Are we good? How long was he there for?
Thank you.
How tells it?
I can't imagine the shock he'd have. And then there's him. He has no clue. Absolutely no clue what happened. And they're just like, hell yeah, you made it back. Yeah, and she's like surprised to see him. She's like, oh. Oh, that face. Like, honor our agreement. That's incredible. And just like that, they part ways. They all just go about their business. Ooh, please. He looks so sus. I'd be nervous too, though.
Welcome home, Mr. Cobb.
Come on! Oh, and she's so happy for him too. I bet he got like deja vu then. He was like, why was he a bit familiar? Oh, please, please. It's almost too good to be true. He has to do it to see if it's real. I love that. He actually gets to fix this moment. Oh, he gets to see his kids. Oh, the scream. So much excitement. Wait. No. 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 Okay. That was gonna fall over, right? That was gonna fall over. It looked like it. What a way to cut it though. Like at that moment, I reckon they should have cut it earlier. That would have been insane if they did that. Because he wouldn't know. That was something, man. That was an incredible movie. I'm just so hyped after that. I can't believe just how well thought out it was. The story, the concepts in it. And I think it was so, like, there's a lot of explaining they had to do through the movie, but it wasn't too hard to pick up on. I think it could have been worse, but I think that it was done just well enough for stupid minds like mine that you can just go, oh, okay, I understand what's happening, but it didn't feel like that was getting in the way of the plot. I think it was done in such a creative way that you're still able to enjoy the movie and enjoy the concepts without the explanations and stuff interrupting every 3 seconds. It was so interesting, the concepts, that when they're explaining things to you, that was almost the entertainment in itself, which I think is really hard to do in a movie, is to have someone explain something to you and it be entertaining. It's usually very boring, but that was a lot of fun, just kind of thinking about them and going, oh yeah, that would behave that way, or that would happen that way. It was just really fun. It was like an itch in my brain was being scratched. It was just like, wow, it was so cool. Yeah, the characters are really well done. I like that it was like a heist movie, right, where everyone has a specialty and they all have like their roles, and no one's sort of like left out. Everyone got their moment to shine. Everyone was so competent. Everyone was so good at their job. Funnily enough, except for Leo's character, I did feel like he was the mastermind of the whole thing, but he was the one that was it was his fault that so many things went wrong, which is kind of ironic. But yeah, no, he finally sorted out his trauma and that sort of thing, which I think ultimately is what the story's about. Like, you've got so many cool things happening. You've got Inception happening with this guy Fisher, right, who's having an idea planted into his mind. You've got the whole dream aspect. The whole movie's built upon this idea of being able to be conscious and change things within a dream. But underlying the whole story is just a simple, character story, right? About Leo's character trying to get back to his kids, but he's struggling with letting go of his wife, letting go of his past. You know, he's reliving these memories, and he's not able to let go of her, because of his guilt, which I think is kind of what's driving the whole film. That's the conflict. And it was so well done. It was really tragic in some bits, of course. But I like that the resolution at the end is that he's like, yes, I do feel guilty. This was my fault. But I just need to accept that happened and get back to my kids. I can't let it continue to stop me from living my life, getting back to my responsibilities, which I think is kind of what the movie's trying to say, right? And it's like, regardless of whether this is a dream or not, you can't dwell on the fact and just keep like pressing on, just keep going. you can't get trapped there, right? You can't get trapped in this place that you're in because you're too busy thinking about what could have been or what happened. Yeah, which I think is really fascinating. But yeah, Leo did a terrific job. The whole cast did a fantastic job, but of course, just Leo. I think he does a really good job at roles where he's like this tortured sort of character with a dark history. He just, yeah, I don't know what it is about his, the actor, where he's just able to carry this pain, it's almost in the back of his mind through all his roles. It's really interesting. Yeah, the action scenes were really fun. I think as much as the action scenes were really fun, the most incredible part to me was seeing the kicks happen. Just the layers upon layers, you know, of, you know, the elevator scene and then the car, the van going off the bridge. All of that sort of coming together at the climax of the film was just so cool to see. And I think a concept like that could get very muddy, but it was very clear what was happening. And the music just elevated it so much, especially at the end there. Like, the music was just, mate, I was on edge the whole time. I was freaking out. I was like, please. But yeah, absolutely incredible film. I can see why it's so many people's favorite. I think I'm gonna have to watch it another time at some point, just to kind of, you know, see all these rules and stuff I learned throughout the movie and just kind of have like this new perspective from the start and understanding how it's all happening. I think would be really interesting, because I think it was really creative having them both sitting down at the table at the start of the film as old men, and then it cutting to them being young men, but they're completely different parts of the film, even though the setting is identical, which I think was just, it was so confusing. But by the end of the movie, it was like, that makes sense. That was really cool to kind of discover all these things and have all these payoffs for things they taught you through the film, like the paradox thing he taught, and then seeing it play out, and, you know, teaching. I think that's what the character, the girl, did so well for the film, was she was this kind of, from a writing perspective, the audience gets to kind of live through her. She's the naive sort of newcomer, and all the characters are the veterans are teaching her, but they're actually teaching us, which I think is really cool to see. I like when they kind of teach the audience how the world is run by having another character learning it. It's not condescending or treating us like we're stupid. You just get to learn through the eyes of another character, and that's kind of what she was meant to be. Absolutely incredible film. That's definitely in my top 10, 100%. There's no doubt. Top 10 for sure. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Stay crazy.